So this is 1.5 cups of small red beans, and I'm gonna add 3 cups of boiling water, leave it 4 to 6 hours, and then we're gonna boil them. Okay, so my beans has been soaking in hot water for 6 hours. Now I am going to, my beans have been soaking for 6 hours in hot water. Now I'm going to blend up the base for our beans. And what we're gonna have, I'm using a food processor. So what we're gonna use is about 8 sticks of thyme, 1 whole carrot. I have a jalapeno pepper, and I have 3 cloves of garlic here, 2 scallions, and to this I'm gonna add a piece of sweet potato, because when you fry potatoes, they actually have a different flavor. They actually bring out the sweetness of the potato. So we're gonna fry some of this in the sauce, taking the top and the bottom off. I don't know if you can see me. So I just took the top of the potato off, and the bottom. I'm just gonna slice these up, put them in the food processor. I'm gonna be using 1 white potato, but I'm just gonna take the tip and the bottom of it off just to fry it up a little. Okay, go ahead and put that in the food processor as well. From here, what we're gonna do is we're gonna blend it up. This is what it looks like. Over here, I have my stove on high. I'm gonna put in 2 tablespoons of oil. 1. That's 2 tablespoons of oil. Go ahead and add my blend concoction. Oops. Give it a little stir and just leave it and let it cook off. So what I did was I burnt some of the pieces of the base, and it gives it a really nice flavor. So now what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna add 8 cups of water, 1.5 cups of beans that I washed, and I'm gonna put in here. I have 5 smoked turkey neck bones, and I'm also gonna add that. I washed it, and now I'm gonna add it into the pot. So let's go ahead and add those. You don't have to add this. This is just something I'm adding. If you are trying to stay, meat free, you don't have to add this. It's gonna have a good flavor after I seasoned it anyways. So you don't necessarily have to use the turkey neck bones. I just do because I love the flavor. But let's go ahead and I'm gonna come back and we're gonna season it after it's been boiling for about a half an hour. So go ahead and give this a cover down and just leave it and have it come to a boil. After it comes to a boil, a half an hour later, I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna add my seasoning. I have 1 large onion, medium onion. So we're gonna go ahead and dice this up. You don't have to do anything fancy. Go ahead and put the onions to the side. We're gonna go ahead and cut the carrot up. Split it down the middle. Chop it fine. Throw this to the side. We have our potato here. We're gonna split it in half. We're gonna split it again. So we're gonna split a half into a half. Then we're gonna give it a small chop. We have our sweet potato, and we're gonna do the same thing. Split it down the middle. It's really big. I probably should be using a bigger knife. Split it again down the middle. We're gonna start adding our seasonings to it. Basil leaves. We're gonna do 2 tablespoons of basil leaves. 1 tablespoon of the complete seasoning. Go ahead and put that in there. We're gonna use paprika. We're gonna do 2 tablespoons of paprika. Low sodium soy sauce, a half of a teaspoon of ground cloves, 1 teaspoon of pink Himalayan sea salt for now. We use a half of a tablespoon of sugar. We're gonna add our potatoes. And our carrots. We're gonna add our onions. We're gonna go ahead and let this cook for an hour, and I'll come back with the rest of the seasonings for you. But let's go ahead and cover that and just let it cook. It took a while for the beans to cook because these are not pre-cooked beans, so 3 hours, this is what it's looking like. It's really, it tastes really good. I tried it. It didn't need any more salt, so I literally only put a teaspoon of salt in here. So thank you for cooking at the Sweet Spot with Black Pearl. Enjoy.